So hi, today we are from SFA 03. We are going to present about use integration to estimate total pest population growth during the crop season using our Google site. Okay, let's start from part 1. This is first component, which is animation. I use deepseek.com to form this simulation, so let me show you. Okay, this is a graph. So you can see this is a graph. Okay, here have initial population, growth rate, and carrying capacity, crop season length. Okay, so we can see integration. And okay, so this is population analysis from 500 pets for acre. Total pest day area under curve and represent the cumulative pest pressure over the entire season. Okay, let's go to part 2. This is created by using AI in video I/O that form a video that duration 2-3 minutes. This video will explain to students about mathematics, chapter of differentiation, and integration to estimate total pest population growth during the crop season. Let me show you this video.
Hey there! Ever wondered how math can help farmers predict pesky pest problems? Today, I'm diving into how we can use integration to estimate pest population growth during a crop season. Trust me, this is way more exciting than it sounds. Let's say a farmer notices a few pests on their crops at the start of the season. These pests reproduce like crazy, and soon enough they're everywhere. To get a handle on this situation, we need to estimate how the pest population grows over time. That's where integration comes in. Imagine the rate at which pests appear on the crops is given by a function, say, PT. This function tells us the number of pests per unit of time. But knowing the rate alone isn't enough. We need to figure out the total number of pests over the entire season. And that's exactly what integration does for us. By integrating PT from the start of the season, T_0, to the end, T_F, we get the total pest population over that time. Mathematically, this looks like int underscore to underscore 0 circumflex to underscore FPT.
Next, I have a podcast simulation. This podcast created by using notebook lkmgoogle.com. This podcast purpose to engage college students to easily understand the concept. Let me show you this podcast.
Okay, welcome back to the deep dive. We've got some interesting source material here today.
Yeah, it lays out a really kind of neat connection, actually.
Right, between a math concept you might be, wrestling with right now.
Integration.
Exactly, integration. And how it connects to, a very real-world problem.
That's right. The sources basically show how this calculus tool helps us understand things that, change over time, quantify them.
And this deep dive is especially for you if you're maybe in college working through differentiation and integration right now.
Yeah, we're zoning in on one specific application that these materials highlight.
Which is using integration to estimate the total growth of a pest population.
Right, like over a whole crop season.
Mm-hmm.
It really takes that sort of abstract math idea and plants it firmly in, a field.
Okay, so here's where it gets interesting, right? You're probably learning integration is basically about summing up continuous change.
Yeah, finding the total accumulated stuff when you know the rate it's changing, at any given moment.
So the sources show that if you have, let's say, a model or just some idea of the rate pests are increasing.
Day by.
Okay, lastly, I have a quiz simulation. This quiz created by using deepseek.com. This quiz contains 5 questions, multi-choice that relate to the topic. Students also can check the answer and incorrect answer. Okay. So I prefer to do an incorrect answer because to show the answer. And okay. So it also can reveal the answer if you do incorrect. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi everyone, today I'm to present the website I made myself with the topic which is integration to estimate total pest population growth during a crop season. And firstly, I want to introduce the first part, which is the animation. This animation is made by deepseek.com, and I just give the prompt and just give the comment. Then I get this animation. So we can see this got a part which called the simulation parameter. We can adjust the data in it. So you can look at the graph. It also got different. So we can run the simulation here. And we can get a result. This is the result that the estimate pest population growth during the crop season. The second part is the quiz. The quiz also made by the district.com. So I will just try to do this quiz. So after finishing my quiz, we can check the quiz. Okay, we can see that I got some correct and some wrong. So we can learn something about the integration in this quiz. And next I want to present about the video I made. The video is made by the AI in video. And this video is already published in my personal YouTube account.
Alright, imagine you're a food scientist and it's crop season. Out in the field, you know pests can ruin your harvest, but you can't check every plant, every day. So how do you estimate the total number of pests throughout the season? That's where integration swoops in to save the day. Let's say you collect data. Every week, you count pests in a few spots and get a graph showing pest growth over time. The curve rises, peaks, then drops as you treat the field. If you want to know the total pest, that is, how many pests were munching on your crops over the whole season, you're actually looking for them. Here's where the math magic happens. The number of pests at any time is PT, and the crop season runs from week.
Okay, I stop here. And the last part is the podcast. The podcast also made by the AI, and I also already post in my personal YouTube channel. And let's have a look.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're digging into some source material that you sent us, and it focuses on a really fascinating intersection.
Yeah, math and food science. It's not the most obvious pairing sometimes.
Exactly. This excerpt you shared, it points out this, well, surprising link between, abstract mathematical ideas and really practical stuff, like managing food production. So our mission...
Okay, let's stop here. So this is the website I made. And thank you everyone. Thank you.
So hi everyone, my name is Noha Bizarra, and today we're going to talk about Google site, which is given a task which is given from doctor, and the topic given is a use integration to estimate total pest population growth during a crop season. So first of all, we have an animation to do. So the topic of the animation is a pest population growth simulation. So this is the data, so you can adjust if you want. And then this is the graph that shows the data that you adjust just now. The second is AI video, because this is generated by AI using the topic given. So I show you a little bit of my video.
All right, imagine you're a farmer. You've got a field of crops and you're worried about pests, those tiny critters that love snacking on your hard work. The big question, how do I estimate the total number of pests invading my field over the entire crop season? That's where calculus steps in to save the day.
So I stop here. So for further, you can check on my YouTube personal account. And then, thirdly, we have a podcasting, which is talk about estimating pest growth using integrations. So I play.
Welcome to the deep dive.
Hey there.
So today we've got just one source, a single excerpt.
Yeah, just one piece.
But it gives this really neat look at calculus, specifically integration.
Right, and in a place you might not expect it.
Exactly. Not some abstract math problem, but right in the middle of a farm field, essentially.
That's the plan. We want to quickly unpack what...
So it is the same thing. Both of video that I make, you can check out on my YouTube channel. So lastly is a quiz, which is a math in agriculture integration applications. This is for a test your understanding of how integration can be used to estimate total pest population growth during a crop season. So this is the quiz, the 5 questions that given. So you can try by yourself. This is I just do it. So you can submit and you can see your score after do the quiz given. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay. Today I want to. My name Miss Adi Akasha Beroslan. Card metric number F24B 0957. I want to present about integration to estimate total pest population grow during a crop season. Okay. Pest population growth simulation. This is graph. Okay. And then the component 2 is video, AI video.
Alright, picture this. You're a farmer. But instead of crops, you're mostly worried about bugs eating your plants. Now imagine you've got data on how fast these pests are multiplying each day. But you don't just want to know their speed, you want to predict the total bug invasion by the end of your crop season. How do you do that? Here's where integration sweeps in to save the day. Let's break it down. Say, the rate at which pests appear is given by a function, let's call it RT, where T is time.
Okay. And then this is the podcast video. I use CapCut.
Okay, let's unpack this. Have you ever been studying calculus, maybe working through, differentiation and integration?
Yeah, and thinking, okay, fine, but how does this actually show up, like, outside the textbook?
Exactly. Well, get ready, because we've got a really interesting source here. It ties these...
And then the last component is quiz. I'll show you. Okay, this quiz you can try. That's all for me.